Drake admits defeat, Kendrick has completely dominated him. If you've been keeping up with the latest in hip-hop, it's evident that Drake has officially conceded in his rivalry with Kendrick Lamar. This became clear with a simple Instagram post from Drake that stated, "Good times, summer vibes up next." This serves as a subtle but unmistakable acknowledgement of his defeat. The artist who once ruled the charts has now taken a step back, suggesting a total retreat. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. This isn't merely a setback for Drake. It also signifies a loss for the entire, light-skinned narrative, and intriguingly, some fans have linked this to broader cultural themes in unexpected ways. However, the main point is that Kendrick Lamar has been methodically dismantling Drake's supremacy, and the statistics reveal the truth. Kendrick's Grand National Tour is anything but an ordinary concert series. It's reshaping the hip-hop scene. This tour isn't just filling stadiums, it's doing so in cities that were once considered Drake's strongholds. Areas where Drake previously enjoyed unchallenged dominance are now witnessing Kendrick Lamar effortlessly filling arenas. You might have seen some weak attempts online to downplay Kendrick's accomplishments, like images of empty seats before the doors opened or videos showing smaller crowds during opening acts. But anyone who knows about live events understands that early arrivals checking out concession stands or arriving late is completely normal. Those images don't tell the whole story. Kendrick's shows are selling out and breaking records. His tour is achieving milestones that even the biggest names in hip-hop haven't reached in recent years. Need evidence? On the first night alone, Kendrick and his collaborator CSA achieved the highest-grossing single show of their careers. Additionally, they set a new record for the most successful rap concert ever, surpassing icons like Eminem, Jay-Z, and even Beyoncé. And here's the surprising part. None of this occurred in New York or LA, the traditional hubs of hip-hop. It took place in cities where many thought Kendrick wouldn't draw large crowds. This context makes his success even more remarkable. It clearly shows that the power dynamics in hip-hop are shifting, and it's not just a coincidence, it's a movement. What's particularly fascinating is how Kendrick's lyrical prowess and cultural relevance are driving this change. While Drake has been quieter and more reserved, Kendrick has been delivering performances that are immersive, narrative-driven, and deeply impactful. This goes beyond mere entertainment. It's a cultural phenomenon. In contrast, let's examine Drake's recent trajectory. Despite ongoing conversations about his legacy and impact, he has faced cancellations, disappointing attendance in some locations, and a noticeable absence of communication on social media regarding these challenges. There have been no explanations or public efforts to address the situation, just silence. Meanwhile, Kendrick's momentum continues to grow. Houston, a key market for Drake, was expected to be a less significant stop on the tour. However, Kendrick sold out every ticket and made a powerful statement that night. He didn't just perform, he claimed the city, stepping into what was once Drake's domain and asserting his authority. Drake's Instagram post didn't merely indicate a personal setback, it highlighted a broader cultural shift. The industry is taking notice, and Kendrick Lamar's rise is unmistakable. This situation goes beyond petty rivalries, it signifies a transformation in the future of hip-hop. If you've been following this story, you know that Kendrick released a new album just last week. You might have overlooked it, as it didn't receive extensive marketing, flashy music videos, or anything that screamed major release. This is precisely what makes it troubling for Drake's team. Kendrick is making significant moves quietly, showcasing a level of artistry that commands respect without needing hype. Let's break down what's happening. Kendrick's Grand National Tour is more than just a series of concerts. It resembles an NBA or NFL season where each performance is crucial and can shift the momentum. Fans are not just onlookers, they are emotionally invested in Kendrick's journey. So far, Kendrick has proven to be outstanding. He has dismantled nearly every narrative his competitors have tried to create, from being labeled overhyped to claims that his fame is fabricated. These assertions no longer hold any validity. Consider the photos and videos that some critics used to argue that Kendrick's tour was failing. One of the most outrageous claims was that only a few fans held up their phone lights during a performance, implying the rest of the venue was empty. This was quickly debunked by various camera angles showing a full stadium. Furthermore, it's unrealistic to expect every fan to turn on their phone lights simultaneously, making that argument weak from the outset. Then there are those who continue to compare Kendrick's statistics to Drake's, trying to frame it as a competitive battle. But let's be honest, Kendrick is thriving on nearly every front. His ticket sales, attendance, critical acclaim, and cultural relevance are all on the rise, while Drake's influence appears to be diminishing. Kendrick's rise is particularly remarkable because he is doing it through pure artistry. There are no gimmicks, extravagant brand collaborations, or flashy distractions involved, just authentic talent, impactful lyrics, and an experience that deeply connects with fans. For context, Kendrick has never had a #1 solo single on the Billboard charts. Despite his legendary status, that top position has remained out of reach, until now. His latest single is on track to hit #1, marking a significant milestone that even Drake hasn't overshadowed. This is a noteworthy accomplishment, showcasing Kendrick's ability to shine in both live performances and streaming without resorting to flashy tactics. Drake has long been seen as a dominant force on the charts, but his recent releases seem to have less impact and generate minimal buzz. His latest single barely sparked any conversation, which is telling. Reflecting on his earlier career, Drake was always quick to engage in feuds, known for his rapid responses to rivals. However, his lack of immediate reaction to Kendrick's recent success is interpreted by many as either fear or at least a sign of respect for Kendrick's undeniable achievements. Rivalries are a hallmark of hip-hop, often leading to some of the genre's most memorable moments and pushing artists to excel. However, this situation feels different. It's not just about competition, but indicates a significant shift in power dynamics. Kendrick Lamar is not merely winning the rivalry, he's redefining what success looks like in contemporary hip-hop. His concert performances go beyond typical shows, becoming cultural events that set new standards, transforming stadiums into narrative experiences, and proving that authentic hip-hop can thrive in large venues. This change is significant. We are witnessing the rise of a new era where depth outweighs superficiality and artistry earns respect. Kendrick is demonstrating to both the industry and fans that rap can be powerful, meaningful, and commercially successful all at once. The industry is taking notice. Kendrick's accomplishments are making waves throughout the music business. Artists who have heavily relied on brand partnerships and streaming tricks are beginning to realize that fans crave genuine, authentic performances. In stark contrast to Kendrick's rise, Drake's recent silence, concert cancellations, and lackluster tour dates highlight a shift in the landscape. The evidence is clear, and the cultural impact is unmistakable. Drake's influence seems to be gradually diminishing, while Kendrick's star is rapidly ascending. In the broader context, Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Swift are arguably the two most significant artists currently shaping the music scene, based on fan engagement, ticket sales, cultural relevance, and artistic integrity. Kendrick's impact goes beyond musical genres and cultural divides. He is more than a hip-hop artist. He embodies a voice for his generation that connects with diverse audiences. Although Drake still has a substantial following, the landscape is shifting. Kendrick Lamar is stepping into a new era of influence, and his recent Instagram post appears to affirm this change. To understand the future of hip-hop, one should pay close attention to Kendrick's Grand National Tour. These shows are not merely concerts, they are statements about the future of the genre. Kendrick's impact extends beyond music. He is redefining hip-hop culture by emphasizing lyrical prowess and storytelling, proving that authentic rap can still attract large crowds and generate record-breaking profits. Meanwhile, Drake's noticeable absence from the spotlight speaks volumes. It suggests a transformation in the industry, indicating the rise of a new frontrunner. What does this mean for the future? For fans, it offers a chance to witness a significant moment as it unfolds. For artists, it serves as a reminder of what true talent and dedication can accomplish. For the industry, it's a wake-up call, emphasizing that the future belongs to those who respect their craft. Kendrick Lamar hasn't just won this battle, he has fundamentally changed the landscape. If you want to stay relevant, you need to take notice. This is more than just a tour, it signifies a crucial moment in culture. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.